How is it that you come to this to facilitate these programs?
I actually started working with the Resilience Project in the fall of 2015, and I sort of stumbled upon it by chance. I was working with a family for a number of years, and they'd been watching me. They'd come into my studio and watch my interaction with their child, um, as well as the children that came before and after them, and the way that I sort of conducted myself and tried to create a sort of a sense of community amongst different families that I worked with. And eventually she, the mom approached me and said, I'm one of the directors at the Family Center and there's this upcoming project and I think you'd be perfect for it. So really it was just a matter of being in the right place at the right time, working with the right people that sort of gave me this opportunity. And I've been grateful for it ever since.
Thank you, Kevin. Michelle.
For me, I've been doing it less time. I started last September, so I've only done a couple of sessions in person, and the rest has been virtual. Similar to Kevin, this job was right place, right time for me as well. A coworker of mine had this role, who I co-facilitated theater workshops at the women's prison with. And she happened to be going on a lengthy trip and recommended me, and it all happened really fast. So very grateful for that.
Thank you, Michelle.
For me, it was like in 2013, I was painting our first mural on the Family Center with youth from the reception house. So I was introduced to the staff of the Family Center, and they saw us a group of youth. They don't speak English, they just came to Canada, and we developed this beautiful art piece. So we started, the conversation about community resilience, about the resilience for the newcomer. So this opened me the door to enter as an artist there and run the creative space. Well, the collective resilience for me is about social justice issue, involve political, financially, geographic. So I've been doing community resilience with different community in different countries. So I use muralism for that, is giving a voice, to this community to speak out, to expose them, to the possibility of say what are their worries, what they care about, things about it, and to belong, to the Family Center, to our group, because we accept them, in any ways, and their own style, we embrace that. So it's really a team effort, and have so many positive values, for the group.
I sort of approach the workshops that we do just with this emphasis on building community, on trying to establish some sense of community, whether it be amongst 3 people or 10 people or more, of course. And I think when we engage in a musical activity together, that sort of happens automatically, that we do start to forge connections with the people that we make music with. And I think one of the ways in which it helps us to build that collective resilience is that, we're engaged in this creative process and this creative activity. A lot of it is improvisation based. So we all collectively bring whatever we're experiencing to the table on that given day. And so it sort of enables us to share and to have an outlet that expresses our current position and where we are, and to be able to embrace that and to collectively sort of be able to observe it and make something beautiful, hopefully, out of it. So, but for me, it's all about community.
I think for me as well, it's all about making connections with the people around us. And there's a lot of drama techniques that allow for that. There's character building, there's improvisation, for example. Improvisation is all about giving someone something in a scene and having them receive it and build on it. That's the whole premise of improvisation, and it's an amazing way to connect with people and to build a community.
Great. Well, this is really exciting to start to hear how you all interpret sort of collective resilience. And for those of you listening to hear more, please join us for the Resilience Summit on February 18th and 19th to hear more about this exciting idea of collective resilience.